What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. And as you can see in front of me here, this is going to be a crazy one. As you know, I've been in Dubai for the last month and now I am back in London, and I can't lie, I'm flipping sad to be back. I feel depressed right now just recording this video, looking outside and it's flipping grey skies outside. But I went to Dubai. If you haven't seen that video, I took a total of 16 fragrances with me there. And I've come back with a total of 56 fragrances. So out there, I purchased slash gifted, got gifted 40 fragrances that I brought back with me. Obviously, I left some out there for my friends who live out there and a few other people, and a couple I just didn't bring away. I was meant to do a giveaway while I was out there, but I just never had any time. My family came out and whatnot, so it was just hectic already. But I managed to bring home literally 90% of the fragrances I got out there. So this is going to be a sick video. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I thought for this video, let me just split it up into the fragrances that were gifted to me and what I actually purchased and bought with my own money, because obviously they're the ones I'm a little bit more passionate about. So this is probably the best place to start. So all of these fragrances here were gifted to me by Swiss Arabian. I dropped it on YouTube Shorts. I dropped a TikTok video on it when I went down to their store and visited them to test their fragrances properly for the first time. Because over here in the UK, we are only pretty much used to the Oud line, so Oud Azrak, Oud Tonka, all of those ones, which I think are nice, but they're not fantastic. I do like Vanilla Toffee though, whereas these ones are from, I would say it's a different collection, but same kind of price point. Then these two are a little bit more expensive, but when I was at the store, I met Alia, which is, I think, the daughter of the owner, and anything I was trying in the store, she was like, if you like that, we'll give you a bottle, we'll give you a bottle. And on top of these, they also gave me a Bakor, I'm not sure what the thing is called, what you actually use. She gave me the coal, a lighter. She gave me oils as well. So a couple of these fragrances I've got here, I actually have the oil to go with it as well. And the oils are flipping banging. I'll tell you which ones are my favorite at the end. But let's start off with the ones that are open. So this, I think, is the Rose. So here we have got Rose 01. And the missus absolutely loves this one. So straight after this video, this is going to her. We have got, this is Oud 07. There's 07 right there. And then we have got Musk 01. And they have a few different musk, but for me, 01 is the best. And this is also one of their newer ones, which is banging. I tried this at the DXB kiosk. This is, if you can see there, Tobacco 01. And then I believe this is their latest release. And this is called Incense 01, which is a lovely fig fragrance, actually. You might notice the numbers on the bottle. So you got 01, you got 07, you got 74. And the reasoning on that is they were the first brand in the UAE. So that's why they use 01. 07 is because there's 7 Emirati islands or cities in the UAE. And then 74 is when it was established in 1974. So that is that. So that's that range. Let's move on to these two. So this is from their more premium range. And I think these are probably their most expensive fragrances. These range from about 100 quid, which isn't even too crazy. But we have got two here. This one is called Opulence of Dubai. And then this one here is my favorite of the bunch. Even the oil to this is absolutely incredible. This is Essence of Casablanca. And as well, you guys let me know, as I'm going through this, comment down below which one you want to see a full review on first, which brand you want me to test out and drop videos on, just let me know. Now, next up, we got a bunch of fragrances here as well. I'm trying to keep it brand by brand. We have got 4 fragrances here from the scent library. So anybody who's been to Les Scienteurs, you might have seen these packaging or these bottles. But when I heard there was a store out in Dubai, the scent library, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I didn't know this was them. But I went in there, literally, I had the best time. They was making me Arabic coffee and all of that. It was proper sick. Then the owner come down, literally invited me and the missus to his house to come out to Abu Dhabi with him to where their largest store is. But I didn't have time for that. But the 4 fragrances we got here, I have tried a couple of these before. But we have got Victorian Velvet. And the concept is obviously library theme, books. So it opens up like this. And then on the side, you've got like chapters and whatnot. So I think that's pretty cool. This one I like. There's one I'm not a massive fan of. It is not this one. This is called Bakor Bliss. This is lovely, but obviously you have to like that kind of spicy, smoky, incensey kind of thing. I'm going to save this one till last though. This is the one I'm not a massive fan of. This is Al Hail. Let me quickly just spray it. I'm not testing them, but I'm just going to spray this one quickly to see if my mind is still the same. I'm not going to spray it on skin though, but let's quickly see. Like, it's all right. For me, it smells a little bit like a a cleaning product, which I don't really want to wear. It's got a weird little bit of spice to it. Not a massive fan. But now for me, the best one here is this one here. This is MBZ or MBZ, bergamot, blackcurrant, pink pepper, magnolia, jasmine, yeah? The best way to describe this fragrance is, let me spray it quickly. So I know loads of people out there love this kind of fragrance DNA. You love Suspiro's Vibrato. You love Goldfoot and Banks Ingenious Ginger. And I know you guys also love Bulgari Tiger. This slots in there. That is the 4 kind of fragrances. So if you want to still smell like that, but you want to be a little bit different and not wear Vibrato and all these brands, go for this one here, MBZ. And now we got another Arabian brand here. And quickly, before I get into these two, while I was dropping videos out in Dubai, people were commenting saying, bro, why are you just testing out these Arabian fragrances? Why don't you go to Bloomingdale's? Why don't you go to this niche store and try a bunch of these niche fragrances? And I'm like, why would I really do that? Like back in London, I've got Harrods, I've got Libby, I've got Bloom, I've got Leslie and Tours. I can try pretty much any niche fragrance I want. So why would I go there and just try like Creed fragrances or flipping Dior fragrances when I can do that anywhere? I'm obviously going to test brands that are not accessible to me. So that's that. But these 2 fragrances here, these are both from French Avenue. I dropped a review on this and the God of Fire and Sundance dupes. So this is a dupe of Kilian Paris Smoking Hot. Beautiful fragrance. And then here we have got Aromatics' latest release, and this is called Ex Zandal. And honestly, I sprayed this on my hand just before the video today. This stuff is lovely. Imagine a proper vanilla bean or vanilla extract mixed with like this gooey chocolate accord in there as well. And then it almost has like a herbal. And when I say herbal, I mean like that reefer, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of got that in there, but really it's this dirty, earthy patchouli. So if you're not a massive fan of patchouli, you won't like this. But if you are a gourmand lover that likes patchouli, likes spices, this thing here is a dream. Now we got something a little bit controversial, yeah? So we'll leave this one to the side. First off, we have got this one here. This is Rasi Hawass Fire. So that's a flanker to the Hawass line. A lot of people said this one smells similar to Giza's Imperial Valley. I think it goes in its own direction. I don't think it's a clone at all. Now this one, I just posted this on my story calmly and I had bare people. And I say bare people go, "Alright, what's that Hawass with the white cap?" And I'm like, is this thing released or not? Even when I'm dropping this video now, I don't know if this is unreleased or whatnot, but this is Hawass Pink. So this is obviously a feminine fragrance. I might be getting in trouble for talking about it, but this is kind of like a floral, bubblegummy, coconut scent. If this ain't released and Rasi see this video, it might get taken down, so don't tell them. See, man's out here giving you guys the sneak peeks, yeah? And now we have some more fragrances here, and these were actually gifted to me by Bloomingdale's. You see the symmetry there. So these 2 here are obviously the same fragrance. I met Roger Dove himself at Bloomingdale's. It was like a little collaboration they was doing. They invited me down and they sorted me out with a bottle of Roger's Oceana and they sorted the missus out with it. And these fragrances are obviously mad pricey. They must be like £300-400. I was never really gonna spend it on a Roger fragrance without a discount. So I'm glad I got them for free. This one is actually unopened here. This one I might give to the missus. So if you guys want me to give this away, literally drop it down below and I'll organize some sort of giveaway for you guys. This one here, I don't know, man. This fragrance done something to me. And when you see how much I used of it, it's crazy. This is actually from Van Cleef. And after we met with Roger, me and the missus went to explore Bloomingdale's. And I just stumbled across this and I hadn't seen it before. And when I sprayed it, I literally called the missus over and I was like, "Hey, you need to come and try this one. This one's banging." This is called Van Cleef Musk de Soie. I beg you, how much I've used out of this fragrance. It is not a joke. I was just spraying this like it's water. This is essentially a talcum powder kind of fragrance. It's like how you would imagine a newborn baby to smell like. Just powdery, soft, gentle, and it's just kind of cozy. And it's one that you can easily overspray because it's not going to be a beast mode at all. And I was just layering this with everything. So if you guys haven't heard of this one yet, next time you go out to the store and you're testing Van Cleef fragrances, do not sleep on this. Now that's all the gifted fragrances out of the way. Now we're going to talk about the scents that I actually purchased with my own bread. I'm going to put you on right now. These fragrances here retail for 645 Great British pounds. I bought them in a shop in Dira, which I'll tell you in a second. I got them for 1,700 dirhams, which worked out to be 348 pounds. There is a store in Dira, which is like the perfume souk. It is right, I would say 5-minute walk from Yusuf Bai. So if you're in Dubai or you're going to be visiting soon, just go there. And these are original fragrances. My boy Erda Ragnar put me onto these and all of the locals told me don't buy fragrances at retail go to Dira, check out this store and see what you can get. And I'm telling you, in there, the store is called Precious Scent Perfumes. I included it in one of my vlogs, which I'll pin up there or there. But listen, in the store, you have to barter with them because the price they're going to give you first year is still going to be cheaper than the price in store, but it's not good enough. So just say, hey, listen, I know TJ talk sense, I know Erda Ragnar, see if they can sort you out. But my missus wanted 2 fragrances, which we'll talk about first. We'll put these 2 to the side. Mancera's Roses Vanille. So this retails for £135 for 120 ml. On the Tino, you can pick this fragrance up for around 60, 70 quid. Luckily, we got this thing here for £40. Now on to MAB Ganymede or Marc Antoine Barra Ganymede. And we only buy 30 ml. I don't know why, because it seems to last a long time. But this is like the Mrs. Third bottle. It retails for £110 for 30 ml. We managed to pick this up in that store for a pinky, which if you're American, don't know what a pinky is, it's £50. One of my favorite cherry fragrances ever is Bohobico's Wet Cherry Liquor. I had the 100 ml that is now finished and I picked up the 50 ml. It's the only size they had in stock. Now this fragrance here retails for £140 and I got the guy down to 70 quid, which for me is fair. Ex Nihilo's Blue Talisman. And listen, the Extrait is coming out in September, so get ready for that. But this is 100 ml. This retails for £260. I got this fragrance here for £188 and it is a good discount. I got like 72, 75 quid off, but it's not as good as what Ragnar got because he told me he paid like 175 for it. So an extra £13 would have done nicely, but still, I pretty much got £300 off of all of these fragrances that I picked up in the store. And the more you buy, obviously, the better deal they give you, but definitely worth visiting and trying to hustle them. And if you haven't seen, I took a trip down to Abu Dhabi for Ferrari World. I will put the video there. There's one more that I picked up from here. These fragrances are from a brand that loads of people told me, yo, TJ, you have to check out this place. And I couldn't find them in Dubai. This brand here is called Ibrahim Alureshi. And the pronunciation's on point now. So went down there and the line of fragrances that people told me to try was the tobacco line, Spanish, Cuban, Dominican, all of that. But the missus wasn't a massive fan of them, so I didn't want to get something she hates because I need to rock it in it. So the first one I picked up was French tobacco. And this bottle looks massive compared to this. It is a 200 ml bottle. But this is essentially your Louis Vuitton Imagination with spices and kind of more herbal, not as like simple, clean, essentially a little bit boring. Next up here, we have got Jamaican tobacco. This thing's nice, but the opening for me, I hate it. The opening smells like a lip liner or girl's makeup. It's a little bit powdery and like smells like clay a bit, which I'm not a massive fan of, but once it dries down, it's nice and spicy. This is meant to be a dupe of Ex Nihilo's Brompton Immortals Extrait. Of course, I had to visit Yusuf by it, and I picked up Ex Nihilo's Blue Talisman, the original. And when I went there, I tried to get them to make me Tales from Zanzibar and Room 1015 Wave Child. They couldn't do it. Then I said, have you got Blue Talisman? They had it in stock. And for me, this thing, solid. I wore this to the Mind Games event in Dubai. I got a couple compliments. The longevity is not crazy, but someone did say to me, once you get these fragrances, you have to put them in the fridge for like a week or so. I didn't do that. I'm not going to do that. Like, I don't know why you have to do that anyway. I recommend you go there. They're cheap. They're about 35 quid. Now on to the first fragrance that I bought when I was in Dubai, and loads of people were getting on to me saying, bro, why aren't you getting the Arabian fragrances, blah, blah, blah. This one here is Memoirs of a Perfume Collector, Trouble in Paradise. And there's something that I love about this, but something that I really don't like. If you have this fragrance in your collection, please tell me, like, get the bottle right now and smell it. Tell me if you guys get Baccarat Rouge 540 vibes in this. And this is what is putting me off a little bit. And if you had to ask me, hey, which one's better? Do you prefer this? Do you prefer Tales from Zanzibar? Come on, there's no real argument. There's no debate. Tales from Zanzibar, 10/10. This thing, 8.5. My mouth is going mad dry because I've been talking for time, but Giza. We have Giza here. One of the most popular brands out there. When you go to Dubai, you can pick them up at Machado Mall. That's where I got these. This one's for my mum. This one's for me. Literally made my mum try the whole of Giza, and this was her favorite one here. This is One and Only. It's a fruity fragrance here, but it's not hella sweet. Even though if you look at the notes, you're going to see like caramel, peach, I think even passion fruit, but it doesn't really smell like that. I would say if you like your Prada Parados, you like your YSL Libres, imagine that kind of DNA amped up a bit, not as floral, a little bit sweeter. Bro, pretty much a different fragrance. Why did I even say that? I don't even know. But yeah, that's what this fragrance kind of reminds me of. It's a nice scent. My mum loves it. She's got a few compliments on it as well. So happy days. And now onto the fragrance that I got. And I posted this on my Instagram story. I had like 50, 60 DMs of people saying, bro, how did you get that? It's discontinued. It's discontinued. Pick me up a bottle. Bro, man ain't got time to pick everyone up a bottle. This one here is Giza from their signature collection. It is liquid gold. And this thing here, serious. Just look at the packaging, the presentation on this. I'm a sucker for a saffron fragrance lately. This has got saffron in there. I was gonna take it out, no point. It is a rose and oud combination fragrance, which I love as well. And the performance on this is just silly. And if I was to rank all of my Giza fragrances, if you want me, I was gonna say it here, but if you want me to do a video on that, let me know and I'll rank 1, 2, and then I've got La Luna and I've got Imperial Valley as well. This is from Ahmed Al-Maghribi. I hope I'm saying that right. And I'm so gutted with this year. I thought I bought 5 fragrances, but it's not till I started packing that I realized I only bought these 4. So we have got Musk and Roses. This one here is for the misses. It's just a kind of simple citrus, sharp, musky scent. These 3 here are mine. Let's move that to the side. So what you won't see here is one I wish I picked up, which was Summer Oud. Next time I go out to Dubai, I'm gonna have to grab it. But what we have got here, we have got, that is Bombay Oud, which is based off like Indian spices and whatnot. But this one is flipping beautiful. Sandalwood Oud, lovely fragrance. Then we've got these 2. One's like a older brother, one's like the younger, sweeter brother that will get away with anything. This first one here is called Bin Sheikh, I'm pretty sure. And then this one here is called Bin Amir. And let me just quickly show you the packaging on this thing here, because there's another brand out there that we don't chat about on this channel for certain reasons. And they kind of have a similar packaging to this. But yeah, man, it ain't as good. This thing is better. Look how it's sat on the bed there. Bosh, bosh. You see the other brand? Bun them. And you know what's mad? The first day back in London, I was at Harrods with Cal Cologne. And as we was going up the escalator to Salon de Parfums, I saw the guy who was at the event running his mouth, but in London, he didn't have nothing to say. That's what the drink will do to you, boy. You start talking wicked. So we're down to the final 3. This fragrance here is from Taif Al Emirat. I've tested them a couple times. I've gone to Dubai and I really like the brand. I like the staff as well. This one is not from their normal collection. This is from their GCC collection. Give you guys an unboxing because the bottles, a lot of people say, yeah, they're similar to like Bodicea, but the detail on this thing is sick. So again, we got another saffron fragrance. This one is smoky, spicy, but dries down nice and kind of creamy. It's a lovely scent. This is called Oman. And come on, man, the box on this, man, lovely. Now, possibly, maybe, surely, this is my favorite pickup. Is it? Yeah, I probably got to say this is my favorite pickup while I was out in Dubai. This is Ex Nihilo Scarlet Sands. This fragrance here is actually a Dubai exclusive. If you want something fruity, it's got some sort of dryness in there as well. Fizzy, sparkling, not super sweet or anything like that. This is a beautiful fragrance. I know MFK just came out with like, what's it called? Kirke, which is this raspberry, tooty, fruity kind of scent. This, for me, is way better than that. This one lasts longer, projects more off of your skin. And yeah, I got to rate this fragrance like a 10 out of 10. So if you go to Dubai, it's not cheap. It is a little bit expensive, but consider checking this one out. And if you like it, grab it, man. You only live once. And now I've saved the best fragrance bottle till last. So I was in Javoy. When I was in Dubai, I'll pin the vlog up there for you guys to watch it when I bought it. And this is from a brand I'd never heard of before. They are called Florian Pointier. And it's a French brand. I've done a little bit of research on them. Their bottle designs are crazy. So as soon as I went in there, they had like a new and exclusive sign next to this brand. So obviously I had to try them out. The fragrance I've got here is called Havana. And let me just show you the detail on this. This is the bottle. Look at that, please. I beg you. I kind of bought it because I was in Javoy and I felt like I was wasting the guy's time. I was recording and I was like, oh, let me just pick up something. But really testing it and wearing it since I've been back in London, I'm a fan of this thing. This is your cherry tobacco kind of fragrance. There's cinnamon in there. It's almost like a plum or cherry tobacco. There's no cherry in the scent, but it reminds me a lot of a mixture of a few fragrances. So imagine you've got Parfums Mardi Carlisle, you have Killian's Born to be Unforgettable, and you've got Mancera's Tonka Cola. And if you know the last 2 fragrances, they both have this fizzy cherry cola kind of DNA. And this is what I pick up in this fragrance. And this is a 2-in-1. Once I'm finished with the perfume, I'm just gonna have this literally on the dining table, on the bedside table, just chilling because it looks sick. So yeah, this is the last purchase and this is definitely one of my favorites. So if you're still here and you haven't fallen asleep yet, thank you, because I know this was a little bit of a long one. We literally went through 40 fragrances. Yeah, it's insane. There's gonna be loads of giveaways coming. If any of you guys wanna try these fragrances, you can test them out on my website, tjtalksense.com. I'll have these and anything else in my collection. And we got a lot of exciting things coming, so stay tuned for that. We may also be in Dubai soon. Maybe when this video drops, we might even be there, who knows. But yeah, any fragrances you want me to test out when I next visit there, let me know. And if you enjoyed the video and you made it this far, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And as always, love for the love, my people.